Eala, Jovic get boot in ASB Classic doubles. Manila, Philippines. Alex Eala absorbed her first loss in 2026 after bowing out of the ASB Classic Women's Doubles Tournament at the hands of Chinese duo of Su Yifan and Yang Zhaoxian Friday in Auckland. Eala and partner Iva Jovic crashed out of the tourney against the third-seeded pair, 7-5, 6-3, after 1 hour and 27 minutes of action. The Filipino will now have to wait for another chance at her first-ever doubles championship. Eala and Jovic had a strong start, going up 4-2 in the first set to gain control. But their opponents stormed back, tying things up at 4-all. And while the Philippines-US pair moved to within a game from getting the first set, Su and Yang bagged the next 3 games to steal it, 7-5. Eala and Jovic had another strong beginning in the second set, grabbing a 3-1 advantage. But their opponents were just too good, flipping the script and not yielding another game to clinch the victory. Eala and Jovic earlier defeated the pair of Venus Williams and Elena Svitolina in the first round, before a walkover by Renata Zarazua and Jessica Malikova flung them to the semis. Sui and Yang will now face Guahanyu and Mladenovic, the second-seeded pair in the tourney, in the finals. Gua and Mladenovic earlier stamped their ticket to the championship round via walkover against Janice Tien and Katie McNally. Despite her exit in doubles action, Eala will still compete in the singles tournament, where she is already in the semi-finals. Tennis: the rise, the clash, and the fall. Eala and Jovic's doubles journey at the 2026 ASB Classic. In the world of professional tennis, a season often begins with a flicker of hope, a chance to redefine one's game, to spark something new, and to challenge expectation. For Alexandra "Alex" Eala of the Philippines and her young American partner Iva Jovic, the 2026 ASB Classic in Auckland wasn't just another early-season tournament. It was a stage for youth, ambition, and the intoxicating possibility of history. Their run in the women's doubles event, a blend of grit, flair, and vivid storytelling, offered fans more than results. It delivered moments. Moments that delighted observers, reshaped narratives, and ultimately highlighted the fine margins between triumph and heartbreak in elite sport. Trophy beginnings, a pair to watch. As the calendar turned to January, the eyes of tennis fans, especially those from the Philippines, shifted toward Auckland. Eala had already made headlines for her singles prowess and rising WTA status, but here, in doubles, she teamed up with 18-year-old Iva Jovic, a talented and rising American player known for her sharp reflexes and fearless net play. Although each had individual promise, few expected them to shake the doubles draw. They entered the event not as crowned favorites, but as a dynamic duo hungry to test themselves against more seasoned rivals. Their chemistry was instinctive, a playful yet intense partnership built on mutual trust, competitive spirit, and youthful audacity. Fire the statement win. Legends upset. From the outset, Eala and Jovic stamped their presence on the tournament with a performance that echoed beyond the scoreline. On match day 1, they faced a pair that carried history: Venus Williams, a 7-time Grand Slam singles champion and multiple major doubles title holder, and Elena Svitolina, a former world number 3 and one of the most respected competitors on tour. Few gave the young duo much of a chance. But as soon as the first rally began, the narrative shifted. In a stunning demonstration of fearlessness, tenacity, and seamless teamwork, Eala and Jovic battled through a tense first-set tiebreak, saving multiple set points and refusing to back down. Their grit paid off. They clinched the first set in dramatic fashion, 7-6, 9-7, and carried that momentum into an emphatic second set, taking it 6-1. The result wasn't just an upset, it was a statement. Fans and pundits alike paused. The duo had just beaten 2 players with decades of experience and countless accolades. It was more than a win. It was a declaration. Seedling growth amid expectations. After that explosive opening victory, expectations began to mount. Was this the start of a Cinderella run? Could they go all the way? Doubles tennis is a unique rhythm. It's a game of split-second decisions, unspoken communication, and constant adaptation. For Eala and Jovic, each match offered both a test and a chance to evolve. Their second round, technically a walkover, advanced them directly into the semifinals. Not ideal for competitive flow, but it did provide time to recalibrate and focus. Still, the real heart of their story was how they played on the court. Beyond raw athleticism, the partnership displayed a curious blend of tactical awareness and youthful spontaneity. Eala's powerful ground strokes, a weapon from the baseline, teamed with Jovic's deft volleying and superb court coverage. Their communication drew admiration, and in every match they seemed to grow stronger, more attuned. For many, this team wasn't just surprising, they were promising. A glimpse into a future where this duo, or combinations like them, redefine what doubles success can look like for new generations of players. They showed that tennis isn't solely the realm of polished veterans. Youth can disrupt, reinvent, and indeed, captivate. Broken Heart, the semi-final crossroads. A duel with experience. Reaching the semi-finals was an impressive feat, but the draw offered a new challenge, a seasoned Chinese tandem, Su Yifan and Yang Zhaoxian, well-versed in the nuances of elite doubles competition. These weren't just opponents. They were masters of rhythm, of pressure, and of flipping momentum when stakes were highest. On match day, Eala and Jovic began with spark and force. They surged ahead early in the first set, fishing for openings, striking at the net with astonishing intent. Yet tennis, particularly doubles, is an intricate dance between aggression and precision. Su and Yang, with their experience, began to siphon control at critical junctures. In an ebb and flow that exemplifies high-level doubles, the pair clawed back to seize the first set 7-5. In the second set, despite Eala and Jovic pushing to a 3-1 lead and threatening to retake command, Su and Yang once more asserted their bucket of experience, grinding, poaching, and executing under pressure. Steadily, they pulled back to win the set 6-3 and with it, the match. Across every rally, every volley, and every sudden sprint to the net, the scoreboard reflected both effort and nuance. In just under an hour and a half, the young duo's run came to a close, not in disappointment, but in respect of the scale of the challenge and their own bold ascent to this point. Performing arts what the exit really symbolized. To some, a semi-final exit is simply that, a loss. But in the broader context of tennis career arcs and personal growth, this was something richer. Pushpin 1. A showcase of potential. Eala and Jovic didn't just win matches, they built belief. Defeating storied champions like Williams and Svitolina, and fighting powerfully against veteran doubles specialists, showed the world they could compete at the highest level. Pushpin 2. A learning moment. Experience is an unteachable quality. It's not something substitutes for talent, it amplifies it. Facing Su and Yang at such a pivotal moment offered a blueprint of what elite doubles maturity looks like. The positional wisdom, the anticipation, the calm under duress. It was an education in real time.